we begin with an action-adventure game from the developers behind Final Fantasy. Here's Dawn of Mana for the PS2.
I suppose I should tell you the story of how it all began.
For all you Mana fanatics, or Manatics, PlayStation 2's Dawn of Mana will not disappoint, as so many previous games carrying the Mana name have. And if, in addition to action RPGs, you're also hardcore into physics, well, you're in for a real treat. Dawn of Mana combines good storytelling with great artwork and a generous helping of the prettiest male hero you've ever seen. It's a typical story. Keldy, a teenage elfin Fabia with a badass headscarf, is on a mission to save the world.
Get your claws off her!
But not without the help of a ragtag team of lovable characters. Along the way, you're joined by a disgustingly adorable fairy. And your hippie girlfriend, Ritzia.
Whenever we hurt any living thing, we also end up hurting ourselves.
Right. Unfortunately, the island of Illusia is a cruel, cruel world. You must brutally slay all kinds of living creatures with silly names like bumpkins, rambles, rabbites, and needlebeaks. And okay, it's not really brutal as your weapons include a slingshot and a vine. It's more charmingly mischievous.
Yeah.
And like the saying goes, boys will be extremely androgynous boys.
Yeah.
The Havoc physics system is a nice touch. Basically, it realistically simulates throwing stuff around. You can whack logs, boulders, and really anything your heart desires to whack. The characters have a lot of personality. They also seem to have phony French accents.
My light is so amazingly bright, it makes the enemies lose their sight.
Seriously, no one's buying that. If the game is lacking in any area, it's the camera. At times, it gets a little out of control, especially in tight spaces. But the positives far outnumber the negatives. Where else can you spank the living daylights out of a ramble? In summary, adorable fairies, scary monsters, good art, and above all, extremely silly names.
The Robin Hoods.
Dawn of Mana gets 4 bouncing rabbit heads out of 5.